I mean, we see something like this in the current debate over drug legalization, the criminalization of drug use in this country. Like, I think most people have come to a point where they agree that dealing a little marijuana, using a little marijuana, is not something that should send you to prison for 5 years or so. But like Angelo, we have a current attorney general who believes quite the opposite. He's said in as many words that marijuana, in his eyes, is as bad as heroin, which I don't think the medicine agrees with. But so you come to a case where someone has a particular view of things that he wants to enforce on the rest of the world, but the rest of the world doesn't really see eye to eye with anymore. And it's a little surprising, but it's going to take some time for those views to come into alignment. If you have, and I'm going to make an exhortation to all of you to vote in your local elections, especially in your local DA's races, because of what I'm about to tell you. Much of that power doesn't wind up being exercised by the judge anymore, and this is something we'll get to that shows up in the play. It becomes practiced by the executive branch that decides whether or not to charge you. And until this most recent administration, we had, through Attorney General Holder's Smarter Crime Initiative, a view that with certain low-level drug offenses, because he knew what would await you if you were actually charged with a drug crime in federal courts, his attorneys would either not charge if it wasn't inconsistent with public safety, or charge at a lower level so that you wouldn't feel the full weight of the system on you. That discretionary authority is exercised solely in the Attorney General in the federal system, but in the state system, it's in the hands of every county district attorney. So it's very important how that discretion gets used is decided in elections that very few people vote in, sometimes by 100 votes.
Okay. Will do.